I love you.
See you, bro. Bye, mommy.
The weird boy mom epidemic.
So what you gonna do if your partner say, damn, your mama fine?
I've seen this video before, bro.
That's what you gonna do?
Why are you asking your 5-year-old son that question, you weirdo? Like, what? Like, this is, yo, come on, man. This is why you got, like, yo, stop having kids at a young age, bro. Cause this is what happens. They mamas be weird.
I'm sorry, but I'm
What type of question is that?
what exactly was funny about that. Because that whole clip just seems so wrong on so many levels. First of all, why are you even thinking about that? Why are you thinking about whether or not your son, who seems to be a preschooler, is gonna have friends that are gonna find you attractive and try to flirt with you and call you cute? Because from where I'm standing,
I know she sent that video to all of her girls talking about, I love my little man. Like, shut the fuck up.
it seems like you're less
Thought that was
concerned
funny,
and
bro.
more excited.
Like, what are we
It seems like
talking about,
this
man?
is a fantasy that you want to play out. You want to be this hot mom whose son's young friends find attractive and flirt with. And mind you, she's having this conversation with like a preschool kid. The kid isn't even near puberty. He's nowhere near the age when
That
boys
kid
and
is
girls actually
5.
develop romantic or sexual.
Like, why does he even know what that means?
Towards the other gender. So if anything, you're really planting the seed in his head. And then on top of that, when your son shoots the gun, which even that is wrong on so many levels, you're all jolly and jumping, thinking it's cute. Am I wrong for thinking
Oh,
that?
TikTok's gonna love this. Oh my god, that's so funny. Like, no. And when your son grows up and starts liking guns and starts, being violent and shit, that's, I'm not even gonna go there,
This seems a
bro.
little bit predatory. And why are you happy over the thought of your son shooting someone? To the point where you're actually giggling and jumping around. You know, I've often heard stories about these moms who have these weird obsessions with their sons. You know, they're super close to their sons, but in a way that's really weird. I've seen the topic touched on online. I've seen skits like these.
Always be the first woman in his life. She's just his little girlfriend.
Yeah, she's his girlfriend. I don't think she's trying to take your spot.
Even if she tried, she could never. Joshy loves his mommy. He'll always love me more than he loves her.
And just judging from the comments, it seems like this is a pretty common occurrence because there's a bunch of people resonating with
Yeah, I'm not a parent, so I can't relate, but at the same time, it's a difference from loving your kid and being obsessed with your kid. That obsession is weird because why? Like, huh? I remember I was watching this show on Netflix. It was called The Hunting Wives. And on one of the wives on the shows had like a son who was like a popular football player. And she was very much obsessed with him, like to the point where in the show, they showed the scene of after she gave birth to him, getting the milk out of her, breast, right? But she just started like going crazy as he was sucking, like, she was feeding him. And I think he even orgasmed in the show. It's like, I don't know anything about that. I don't know if that's normal, whatever. But after that, she kind of had like a weird obsession with her son to the point where she wouldn't let him she was very critical of whoever he dated. She wanted to spend a lot of her time with him. And she was a single mother and she married like a pastor in the show. So she was very possessive over her son. So it got weird. It got borderline weird. And I don't know. I just feel like that whole concept is crazy.
this video. I cannot stand boy moms. Boy mom drives me insane. These boy moms give us normal boy moms a bad rep. I hate it here. And of course that last video was like a satire skit, but there are people who are actually getting online and addressing this topic.
If you got one of them fucking mothers that want to be your bitch and the signs is there, nigga, don't fucking play with me. I can tell when
That's
a
a
mother wants
crazy way of
her
saying
son.
it.
She might not say it. She might not want to. But it's given all of that you want to be with your son.
Thank you. Oh my god, it'd be so weird. Can I send this to her? Wow, I felt every word. I felt every word. Girl, you play too much. You ain't lying. This too real. It seems like there's quite a bit of painful experiences in these comments. But speaking of painful experiences,
Hey, y'all almost got me. Love that you get in your bag.
Love with they sons, bro.
They ain't paying me though. They ain't paying me, gang.
There are really some moms out here that are in love with their sons, bro. Not love they sons, not like a regular mom. In love, like junior year, I'm going to this Chinese spot by my school. I'm in the line. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give me some orange chicken. This shit gonna hit. It's this couple, or what I think is a couple, in front of me. The nigga got his arms around the girl waist. She reaching back like this, all grab on his neck. It was an awkward ass position. But I kind of look. I'm like, damn, she look a little older. But both look like my age. I'm like 16, 17 at the time. I'm like, hey, hey, if the nigga like cougars, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, all right, shout out, bro. But they talking about, I'm kind of listening to a conversation. They like, some grades, their report card. And I hear saying,
report card?
Get your grades up, Jeremiah. He's like, okay, all right, chill.
Why is this nigga in high school, my nigga?
I'm like, damn, she must really like them young. She must really like them young. And she like, oh, son, can you go to the car and get my phone? I gotta call grandma. I'm like, what?
I knew it was going there, but like, what the fuck? Nigga, imagine. I don't want to imagine that actually, but what? Why? Like, I understand there's like, you feel me? Niggas have their ways of showing love to their family. Like, some people kiss their family members on the lips. I could personally never do that. I don't even kiss my mom on the cheek personally. I just don't do that shit, right? But you got your traditions, whatever. But holding your mom, your dick on her butt cheeks, giving her a Duke Dennis, they call it a Duke Dennis hug, right? I'm gonna just say, giving her a behind the back hug, like y'all are a couple, in public, is fucking ridiculous. I don't care what the situation is. That's fucking ridiculous. If that's how y'all get down, that's how you get down. But that shit weird as fuck.
Like,
man.
I know I just hear that shit. I know.
And the crazy thing is, you hear these type of stories and you think he might be lying, or maybe this is
I believe it though. I've seen shit like,
but
I've seen weird shit. I believe it.
It's not. There's literally videos of this all over the net. And mind you, the videos I'm about to show you now are the tame ones. The videos later on in this video will have you disgusted. You might throw up. Me knowing my son's fine as fuck.
What the fuck? No. Immediate time out. What? What type of video is this?
I mean, usually the word to use would be handsome. Never had a man be this obsessed with me. I don't know if
Why are we recording this shit on, putting it on TikTok? Yo, y'all need to, yo, a lot of people are addicted to TikTok, bro. So, yo, stop posting everything on TikTok. I promise you it's not cute.
the man she's referring to is her son, or you know, whatever men she's been in relationships with. But why are you comparing something like that to something so innocent? That's just weird. When my son starts looking like his dad too much.
What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by that?
Biting your lips. I'm just gonna assume that she might have some resentment towards his dad, so the fact that he looks like him is kind of displeasing her.
But again, why are you posting this shit, man? Like, what?
See how much love he love. You love mommy?
Fuck that. Nah, fuck that. I'm done. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hell no. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I've been trying so hard not to judge people recently, bro. But this gotta get judged. Nah, I'm sorry. What is this? You kissing your son on the lips like that? After you asking him, do you love mommy? You are fucking weird. You're weird. You are weird, man.
That's my baby right there, y'all.
And I know this is probably a single mother who got resentment to the father. I'm not even trying to play the stereotype, but there's just no way there's another man in the household and you doing this to your son. That shit weird as fuck.
But when I find out he got a girlfriend, no more kisses for him.
What?
It should have been no more kisses for him a while back. I'm sorry, but at a certain age, you gotta start setting boundaries, bro. It's no way that your kid is taller than you and you're still kissing them on the lips. And of course, we got the viral video of the football mom who basically climbed on top of her son after the football game and gave him this weird hug.
I know it, because his mama. I know I got some white homies who would love this build. I ain't gonna lie, it's not my type of shit. But I know they be talking about his mom too. He was embarrassed as fuck.
He climbed on top of her son after the football game.
You can look at him.
This weird hug.
I want this for life.
I'm sorry, but why are you singing this type of intimate lyrics when you're trying to interlock your hands with your son in this intimate setting? What's going on here, bruh? Explaining to my son that it's okay for his mother to be obsessed with him and that the internet groupies are haters.
I've seen this video too. That shit, you could tell. Hold on,
explaining to my
I've actually watched a bit of their content. I was finna do a video on this. I might still fucking do it. I don't care. This woman is weird, bro. Like the type of content she be having her son in, bro, she's weird, bro.
My son that
you
it's
can
okay
tell he
for his mother
uncomfortable
to
with
be
it.
obsessed with him and that the internet groupies are haters. Calling a bunch of girls your son.
I know he's getting made fun of at school from this shit, bro. Ain't no girls want to talk to him because they know his mom's weird. And I know his boys always be clowning his ass,
age
bro.
who might be interested in him.
Shit crazy.
Who you don't know personally, groupies is insane.
Y'all are obsessed with your sons and it's fucking cringe. Regardless of race, a lot of moms have this weird connection with their son, almost like they're dating their son. And it's okay to be like, you know, love your kid and stuff like that, but it's weird. They be kissing, hugging, twerking on their son. Like, it's weird. It gets weird.
Twerking under something. Yo, what? I ain't hear about this.
And oh yeah, by the way,
What?
that dancing, twerking on their son's part is not an exaggeration.
What?
Moms doing that on top of just overly sexualizing themselves in front of their sons. Now these next couple of clips I'm about to show you are gonna be pretty insane, so I'm gonna have to heavily censor them.
I don't even
But
know
if you
how
want
to
to
see
watch
this
the
shit.
full
I don't even know how I
uncensored
want to see
clips,
this
they're
shit,
gonna
bro.
be on my
I don't
Discord,
know about
so
this
join my
channel.
Discord channel. The link is in the description. We're gonna start off with the first clip, which is pretty tame. And just to give you
I
some
don't know if I wanna
context,
see
because
this
I can't
channel.
show it on YouTube. Before this part of the clip, the roles were reversed, so the mom was backing it up on the son, and he was holding onto her waist as she was backing it up.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Which, I mean, this isn't the
Oh my
craziest
God.
clip because this is kind of like part of the trend, but I mean, still.
No, but if you're twerking on your son, who's like 6, 5 maybe, you're nah, bro.
It's nice to have some
and posting it on the internet too, thinking that shit's cute. Nah,
boundaries.
man.
Next, we got this mom and son walk.
Fuck no, I'm not even. No, we're stopping the clip right there. We're stopping that clip right there. We stop that clip right there. We're stopping that clip right there. I'm advancing past that shit. What the fuck is wrong with these people? What the fuck is wrong with these people, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you sitting on your son like that in that manner and posting it on TikTok? What is wrong with you, bro? Yeah, I'm doing a video on this. I got to now. I was debating it before. I gotta do a main channel video about this, bro.
Are getting weird. So her husband walks up and smacks her butt, which I mean that's normal. Clip is when things really start getting weird. So her husband walks to have some boundaries. And this next clip is when things really start getting weird. So her husband walks up and smacks her butt, which I mean that's normal.
I've seen this clip.
But then all of her
She was thick as fuck though. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna hold you. She was shaking her butt with it too. She was thick as fuck. This video is weird though. I just had to say that. I ain't
sons follow behind and do the same thing.
I love you. See you, bro. Bye, mommy.
What type
like, what the fuck? Like, what goes wrong in your brain to like be okay with doing some shit like that with your sons? Like, I don't understand. Like, what?
of Sweet Home Alabama household is this? And this clip right here is like the most disgusting
ugh.
thing ever. This mom literally records herself throwing it back
I'm not. No. I'm glad you blurred
on
it.
her son.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
And when she
What is
received
wrong with
backlash
y'all?
for her actions, this is what she had to say.
Y'all mad I'm dancing on my son, but
LOL, go cry
And
about
luckily-
it. That's why you don't got a man. Right there. I'm gonna be honest. That's exactly why you. That's why you're a single mother right there. Cause you think just like that. If I was the father and I seen that shit, I'm filing for custody right there, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking my son out of that environment. Cause I know that type of dude. That's the type of woman to have niggas in and out of that house, cracking her shit, doing crazy. Got these niggas over here stealing his fruit snacks and shit. Got the son hearing what's going on, all that clapping and shit. She don't even care. Yeah, nah, fuck that.
A bunch of people got online and criticized her for her actions.
Girl, first off, you saying for why tells me everything about you. That is your son. Why is you twerking on your son? It's plenty videos of you dancing inappropriately on your son. And you don't find that weird because it's something wrong with you mentally.
And then there are little kids too, like, bro, she's a pedophile, bro. I don't give a fuck. She's a pedophile. That's incest. Do whatever. Lock her ass up, bro.
For anyone wondering,
Please.
her account is no longer available and she did go pretty viral, so I'm hoping that someone called CPS. But the thing that bothers me
Thank
the
you,
most is that she
please.
saw nothing wrong with that. She might need to be put on that list too. Now,
No,
this
she
next set of
does, bro.
weird
That's
moms
weird,
are
bro.
openly sexualizing themselves in front of their sons. Mother goes viral for shaking her cheeks on social media.
I seen this shit too. This was a while
in front
ago.
of her son who looks embarrassed. This is just not right. Why are you doing
Like,
this?
look at his face, bro. He looks like he's finna puke, my nigga. And she just shaking her ass in front of him. Like, what? If you're gonna do some shit like that, bro, have him in the other room. You're just weird, bro. And then there's just nothing good about this, bro. Cause now he's finna get it. Yo, as soon as he gets to middle school, bro, all of his friends gonna make fun of him for this video. Because you're involving your child into this bullshit, bro.
In front of your son.
Just
Little
fucking
man
pissing me
going
off.
through it, got an ass clapper for a mama. She making a TikTok and she's fully dressed. Leave that girl alone, please. I'm sorry.
What?
You know it's not as simple as just making a TikTok.
Come on,
I hate
bro.
when people try to do that. This little child does not need to be witnessing this, especially not from his mom. And this isn't even including the fact that this video went viral. So his classmates or whoever may know him literally might run across his video.
That's
and
the
show
worst
it
part about it, bro, because they know that's your mom now.
him, rub it in his face, use it to bully him.
That's why
Y'all don't
he
call
look like he
CPS
finna
enough.
cry.
Literally, some things can change black boys to cold niggas. And this comment is really speaking facts because this is low-key traumatizing. Why are you coming to your kid's game dressed like this? I'm sorry, you cannot convince me that she's not seeking attention. And for the people who are gonna say, oh, that's her body, what is she supposed to do? Leave her ass at home? She literally posted the video with the angle beating her ass. How are you gonna explain that? I don't care how
That should be weird as hell too, man. Or them teachers that be doing that shit, bro. Like you wearing thick shit. I mean, you wearing tight clothing. You over here recording your ass in front of your students. Like you weird, bro.
Honest. Lady, go home. You ain't coaching them. You trying to get attention. This generation of women are so sad. Embarrassing for that little boy. Shake my head. Damn, y'all even thirsty around kids. When does it end? Y'all want attention by any means. Literally, that's what it is. We got another case of a football mom.
I seen this shit too. Why does all of this shit go viral, bro?
People saying like, oh, what do you want her to do? Do you want her to leave her body at home? She's fully dressed. There's nothing she can do. And I just have to disagree. I feel like the way they dress is very intentional. Because how else do you explain when they take the video, every angle is literally of their ass? They could be working on a task over here and the camera is gonna get them from behind. Like, what's the subject of the video here?
I hate how like when some girls be doing shit like that, when they be intentionally recording their ass, they be acting like they not doing that shit, bro. It's like, bro, if you really know, like if you have like me having female friends, like women friends, girls that are friends, they put me on the game about a lot of shit, bro. A lot of like the little, if you like a lot of like when girl, okay, let me say it like this because I'm stuttering and shit. When girls take pictures, right, they critique everything. They look at everything. They look at the angles they taking the photos from. They look at the pose. Everything is intentional. So you're recording a video like this, right? And I don't even know what the purpose is. You know what you're doing. You know you're wearing tight pants. You know you got the ass right there. You know niggas finna be looking at your ass. Everything's intentional, bro. Girls are very, very, very critical and subconscious about their body. So they know exactly how, they want to know exactly how they look in every single situation. She knows what she's doing, bro. Look at look at that look on her face. She knows what she's doing, bro. That shit weird as fuck to me, man. I ain't gonna lie.
And I honestly don't know when this became
trying to get attention at a kid's football game, bro. You're weird, bro.
a trend, but you have these moms who are just so comfortable sexualizing themselves, twerking in front of their sons. For example, this is Lil Baby's baby mother.
I seen this shit too. Her son comes up and blocks her from twerking, bro. That's sad when your son has to stop you from being a fucking DJ. Let me chill. It's crazy. You see how he pushed her? He don't respect her. He don't respect her. You see how she pushed her? That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. That's a toxic environment to grow up in, bro.
The little kid has to come and check you for you to have some self-respect, have some decency. Is crazy. And I mean, at least she didn't initially have her son in the video. Other moms are just doing these type of videos with their son. And again, I can't show the whole video because of YouTube guidelines, but she was throwing cake in front of her son. And this next mom was literally throwing cake on a man in front of her son. Mind you, I don't think this was a husband, boyfriend, none of that. She was just being fast.
Seen this video too.
And then you see her son rush
over
to break it up. He seems like he's embarrassed, shocked, and angry all at once. And then
they start looking at the kid like he tweaking. Bro, what the fuck? That's his mama. Like, come on, man. Come on.
So, and judging from the way she's laughing at the situation, it seems like the mom thinks this is all a joke. And look,
that's not funny, bro. That's weird, bro.
With their lives, but I mean, if you're gonna have adult time, do it when kids aren't there. There's a time and a place for everything. Your son should not be seeing you busting it down on some random dude. It's sad that these moms don't see how traumatizing this can be for their kids, especially their sons. Now, I know some of you guys are gonna say some of these clips were a stretch. I'm just looking too deep into it. But whether or not that's true, can we at least admit that this phenomenon of emotional incest is a real thing? Because these parents, especially the mothers, are using their child as a surrogate partner. They're using...
I think the biggest takeaway from this video is that I'm gonna be honest, as an adult, you need to be careful how you act around children, bro. You should not be twerking around your son. You should not be throwing ass in a video with your son. You should not be including your son in any sexual activities, period. There's certain boundaries that you should not be crossing with your son. I don't care if y'all like kissing each other, whatever. Once he gets to a certain age, he should not be kissing you on the lips, bro. That's weird. We all know that shit's weird. Let's be honest. He shouldn't be hugging you from the back. Let's be honest. I don't care if you don't got a husband or a man. He should not be doing that. Let's be honest. All right, come on, bro. And I feel like some of these women are trying to find like that emotional attachment with a man, or like that, because everybody wants to be loved. Let's be honest. Everybody wants to hug and cuddle with men, but oftentimes when you become a single mom, it's hard to find another man because nobody wants to be the dad who stepped up, which is, that's just true, nigga. I don't want to be that shit either. So I can't even blame you. So oftentimes they end up being lonely and they end up craving shit like that, like the intimacy, like just in regular day life that they don't get because they have that son. So they resort to their son giving it to them by like the hug from the back or the little that's my little man, or people are mad that I'm obsessed with you, but like, it doesn't matter. I'm just a loving mother. Like, no, you're a fucking weirdo and you're trying to commit incest. I ain't gonna lie. I heard this one story. I don't know if it's true, so take this with a grain of salt. Knew this one kid, right? He was from the country. He was from an hour away from where I live in Nashville, right? He lived in like bumfuck nowhere, right? And mom's a single mother. I'm pretty sure they were both. I'm not gonna include their race, but they were in the country, right? And she's been a single mother for a while. And apparently at his school, a lot of people thought that him and his mom's relationship was very weird. She was very touchy and grabby with him, right? Well, turns out, like, I think his junior or senior year, right? He ends up moving out of his home, right? And people start asking him what happened. And apparently, he got a girlfriend, all right? Or he had a girlfriend around this time, right? So apparently the rumor is that his mom, when he told his mom that he had a girlfriend, right, in high school, she started tweaking out. She started getting mad and basically kicked her out, right? So it's whatever. Okay, whatever. Apparently the next day or about a week later, the mother tries to seduce the son. And like, I don't know the details to this shit, but apparently she was wearing lingerie or some shit. It was weird, but she tried to seduce the son, right? Son was like, fuck that, I'm out. Apparently, they done shit before, but like he was tired of it. I don't know. It's a lot of gray area, grain of salt story. I heard it from my boy, right? Basically, what ended up happening is that old bro moved in with his girl, right? I think his girl's a little bit older. Moved in with his girl, right? And his mom pulled up to the girl's house and fought her. Came in a big little thing, little drama story. I don't know. Little thing around the town. It was a small town, so it didn't make national news, but whatever, right? I think the mom got arrested for like a misdemeanor for fighting or whatever, but it was a weird story. And that's one of the only times I've heard of some shit happening like that, but it was just weird how it happened. And it's just like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't know. I don't know how you could be a parent and you fall in love with your child, but even if you're a single mom and you don't got a man or whatever, that's not an excuse to use your little son as a man. That's fucking weird.
And for emotional support, validation, and with the way some of these clips were looking, I wouldn't be surprised if they used them for intimacy as well. Now, I'm not sure how these mothers even got to this point, but if I had to guess, they probably went through a breakup or a divorce. There's no dad in the picture. These moms might be lonely, stressed, heartbroken, and so their son ends up becoming the man of the house and filling that gap. And I mean, yeah, that's sweet and all until they start saying stuff like, you're the only man who truly understands me, or you're the only man I need. And the thing is, this dynamic is becoming more and more common, especially with this new trend of hyper independence with women. You got these single moms going online posting pictures talking about me and my son against the world. And mind you, in the US, over 80% of single parent households are led by women. So we truly don't know how often these things are happening, and we don't know what being raised in this type of environment can do to these boys.
Especially in the country. I'm telling you, in the country, like I just told y'all with that story, anything happens, bro. It's not a lot of people. Niggas be broke, niggas be on. You feel me? It's crazy.
Become men. They might struggle with boundaries, look for their mom and other women, or even avoid relationships altogether. There literally might be men out there who avoid commitment because they don't want to feel like they're cheating on their mom. And we also gotta consider the strain that these mothers put on their sons' relationships. Their sons' significant others end up feeling like they're in a love triangle, but with the mom. It's just so many things that can go wrong when you don't set proper boundaries. These mothers are literally trying to mold their sons into their dream man. It's sick to see all the things that can go wrong when people don't set proper boundaries. I feel like this is a message that all these incestuous moms need to hear.
And mamas of black boys, please hear this. You are not your son's number one when he get a woman. She is supposed to be his number one if you raise a man. Yeah. Now if you raise a boy, you can go ahead and act like you in competition with your daughter-in-law. But I'm
Bro,
not.
what? Yo, what she hear on Facebook that made her use this speech, man? What little Facebook story or Facebook drama she heard that made her make this speech, bro? This is random.
With that being said, though, make sure you like, comment,
That's real, though. Good video, Shams. I'll fuck with this, my nigga. You feel me? I'm going ahead and drop a like on this shit. Well, let's see. Let's read the comments. Imagine a father doing this with his daughter. I was thinking this during the video, but I don't even want to, like, bring that into a subject. It's not even about that, bro. It's really just about calling this shit out and making sure, you know, this shit don't happen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. First clip already got me crying, bro. What you doing? Oh, that shit. Now, where the fuck are the fathers, bro? They're not in the life. It's emotional incest and borderline pedophilia. The mothers don't know how much harm they're doing to their sons. It's been a thing for years. Hope more folks cover this. Yeah, probably finna cover it now. And people keep on saying, imagine the father did this. Unfortunately, fathers do this. I've heard some cases where some shit like that has happened. That's why I just be very cautious. Be very observant with how people treat their kids or how people move with their kids. You never know when a kid's in a bad toxic situationship, and I hate even bringing this shit up, but like this shit happens, bro. I've heard some stories of fathers. I literally heard this one story. I was at a New Year's party. And this girl was talking about how her father, who apparently her mother died, right? And then her father was a single father, and how he tried to, or he did, you know, right? And it traumatized her, and she had to, and eventually her grandparents found out. He was arrested, and she lives with her grandparents now, but it traumatized her horribly, and that shit does happen. So those are conversations I hate getting into, bro. I really do, but it's a real shit. It's real shit. And these fathers and mothers, nigga, that shit fucking weird, bro. That shit's fucking weird, man. I don't give a fuck what it is. That shit's fucking weird, bro. Like, I just pray for those people who are in those situations that had to deal with that. But it's real. Watch how people act around their kids. Watch how their kids act around their parents, bro. You never know. Anyways, that's it for the video. Appreciate you for watching. Sky Stay Fly. Like the video. Hype the video if you like it. Subscribe too if you want to see more shit like this. Tap in. Let's go. Thank you. Sky Stay Fly. I'll stream on Twitch.